Can I just start off? I want to say that it was kind of BS what they were doing. Defensive line, they were calling cadences, saying set huts, so all these false starts and stuff on our offensive linemen. It wasn't on them. They were trying as hard as they could, and I actually messed them up. One of them, I was stupid enough to have a silent count, and I said a cadence. So I just wanted to throw that out there first, and they were working their butt off, and it was kind of a shame that it was overshadowed by some penalties.
Did you make referees aware of this?
Yeah. I mean, they said there was like grunting, like as they shifted, they like grunted or something, but it was ridiculous.
What did you guys do to try and adjust for that when it became clear that the refs weren't really going to call it differently?
Just try to anchor down. It happened all the way up into the fourth quarter. We went on a silent count, and sometimes you're just really anxious to go, and you hear a sound and you just go for it. And I don't know, it was just tough.
Have you ever faced something like this, even at the high school level, what Oregon State was doing exactly at the line? Did you ever see anything like it today?
Yeah. I mean, BYU stemmed at the line of scrimmage. A lot of teams do stuff like that. All it is certain blocking responsibilities are determined based upon like leverage and stuff with defensive linemen. So you change that leverage at the snap and you try to screw up like pin pull schemes and stuff like that. It's a common technique, and they just did it every play.
But with the actual cadence, have you run into that before?
No. It should be illegal, but they didn't call it, and it's just. I mean, I didn't mind as much as it was just a shame that some of our offensive linemen are getting called for false starts, and it's not their fault.
So you can obviously play in rain now, huh?
Yeah, I mean, our equipment staff did a good job of keeping the balls dry, and some of the tougher throws are the quick hitters where you got to grab it without the laces and let them out. But when I got to drop back and really grip the ball, it was fun.
Have you ever been involved in a more peculiar drive than that second touchdown drive where there was penalties and then you kind of ran around there for a little while and then hit a deal? I mean, it just seemed like a lot of stuff was going on that drive.
You got to do what you got to do. And I can't remember specifically what you're referencing.
Well, there was like two false starts, and then you kind of had to scramble around down
You
there.
hit Nate.
Yeah. I don't know. It just got backed up a little bit, got behind schedule. Scrambled around, hit Nate on a short little pass to set up a manageable third down. We had 4 verticals, and everyone kept overlapping on my reads. So if you overlap 4 verticals with 3 guys, one's open, and I was lucky enough to find Kenny. I had amazing protection. I was sitting back there for about an hour and a half, and Kenny made a great play.
That kind of loosened things up a little bit for you guys, getting down there. And
I thought not as much momentum, but just sort of everyone took a deep breath and just kept rolling from there. I felt like that was sort of when the tides changed a little bit.
No, then they talk about you having the learning experiences every week going through this first time. What was that this week? This game?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I mean, just same goal every game. It's not like we change our offense up every week. We just kind of go out and do what we do.
Do you go to Noel and say, hey, these things seem to be working here? Has that been something that you've been?
Yeah.
Has that been a little really more as the past few weeks?
No, not necessarily. They're not really. I don't have handcuffs, so I'm not on a leash.
Right. No, I know that, but I'm just coming to them and saying, hey, I think this is going to work, or I think this might be.
Not necessarily. Not really. I mean, that's every relationship sort of between a coordinator, quarterback coach, and quarterback is always sort of fluid with what I want to do, what they want to do, and we put up 41 points, and I thought we did a good job today.
Have you reached the expectations you were having for yourself this year?
I want to win every game. My expectation is to win a national championship. So.
How much does this win give you confidence going against Washington State next week?
Not any more confidence than ordinary. I want to go out and win every game I play. I keep saying it again and again. If I'm not going to change my approach whether we're playing one team in the nation, I'm not going to change my approach whether we're playing the last team in the nation. I want to go out in the field and execute our game plan and play as hard as we possibly can.
Is there a difference in your comfort levels as the season went on?
No, because if there was, then I'd have to address it, because everyone's getting hyped up before games and listening to some bump and rap music and stuff, and I'm in the corner of the locker room just chilling out and keeping my heart rate down and going out in the field and just playing calm, cool, and collected. If I feel any nervous or fluttered or anything, then I don't play my game. I play well, calm and collected and joking around on the sideline. If you ever see me with a straight face on the sideline, it's I'm maybe not at the top of my game. I always I'm good at playing loose and just having fun. That's when I'm playing the best football.
To that point, you scrambled really successfully today. You kind of made good plays in the pocket when it was collapsing. Do you feel like your composure has improved over the course of the season?
I'd like to think so, but actually a few times I got out a little bit prematurely. I'd say I think I scrambled like 3 or 4 times today. Actually the one to Bolu, where it's a big play action we're trying to hit down the field, I think I kind of got a little jittery and got out of there prematurely. And then on the earlier in the game, we had like a little fake key screen trying to hit TD on the sideline. I kind of got that out a little too early, but I want to make it as easy on the offensive line as possible. I want to be able to have them get in their stances and kick slide and know where I am. I try not to scramble. I try to hit everything from the pocket. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Yeah.
The race for the Pac-12 championship, I mean, does that put extra pressure on you guys, or is this where you guys want to be?
Whether it was where we want to be or it wasn't.
Whether it is where you guys want to be right now, I mean, is this?
I mean, whether it is or isn't, it doesn't matter because we're here, and we're going to go out every week and play as hard as we possibly can. There's never, at no point in this season have we ever gone to a game and thought about like positioning of everything. Because if we drop a game, if we win a game, whatever, that's what happened. You can't really look ahead because you can't play football like you're watching as a fan. I mean, you can't sort of try to calculate if I can get this many wins and this loss. If we run the table, we can maybe sneak into the Pac-12. We as a team want to beat every single team we play.